It was a crazy ride, I can say that. All I know is I was headed home from work. It was a short day at work. I see a lot of leaves falling. I see some wind starting, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. It kind of became a blur at the moment, and then all I know is my car was lifted into the air, and I'm literally dangling with my seatbelt and pressing against my steering wheel, and I flipped. Apparently, my car hit another car. I didn't even know that had occurred until I saw the video that was surfacing everywhere. And I was just happy to make it out alive. And my thoughts were everywhere. My mind went completely blank. It happened so quick. All I was thinking, if I was thinking anything, was this is happening? Like, is this really happening? And that I'm praying that I'm still alive by the time I make impact. I'm doing okay. I'm actually doing quite fine. I'm glad I'm still able to walk. I can use all of my extremities, my arms, my legs, my feet. All I have is some soreness here on my arm, where of course I landed from impact. I do have a little soreness on my back, my lower back. And then I had a small cut on my hand, which I still have. And then I did have some glass in my nose, and I didn't even realize until I got to the hospital. I guess I was so in shock. And I have some soreness, of course, where the seatbelt was, from my chest to my lower belly. But that's about it. No bruising, it's just sore. I'm just in disbelief that someone even caught it on video. Like the fact that someone was recording at that moment and my car just so happened to get picked up, they must have knew something was going to happen, because I mean, we all saw the gusts of wind, but we didn't know exactly what that was. That could have just been anything. I saw the leaves falling. I'm listening to music in the car. I'm taking my normal route to work. Nobody's was going to think that was going to happen, and that it happened to my car only. I before I saw the video, I thought multiple cars were picked up in the air. I didn't even know it was just me. I was trying to get out so fast because I didn't know if anyone was going to get out of their cars to try to help me. So when I did get out, I did have a gentleman. He came and he lifted me up off the ground, and I'm guessing he put me in his truck. We didn't really have much conversation because he was just trying to help out as much as he could. And I did have two ladies come up and they helped me out. But all I know is I unbuckled my seatbelt. I looked for a way to get out after looking for my phone. I didn't see that any of the doors were able to become open, especially not my door because it was smashed in. So what I did was I crawled through the back. I crawled from the back seat and I went through the rear window. It was busted open. So once I saw that that was open, all I could think about was, oh my gosh, I have to get out. Like I have to get out some way. The headrest was in the way, so I had to kind of maneuver my body in a way to where I could get out without squishing my stomach. Because again, the only way for me to get out was that way. I couldn't turn around much because, of course, the car is laying on its side. So there's not much room, especially with the seats of the car. Never think that this can't happen to you. Never think that you will just go on about life and nothing will ever happen. I'm not saying that I would want anything to happen to anybody, but just never think, just be cautious. Of course, in that moment, that's not something that I could have avoided because I was literally on my way home from work. But it's like you can be gone tomorrow, like here today, gone tomorrow. Never know. That take that saying, don't take it for granted.